Well, hello, folks. Bob Whittle here with the Alternative Board in Miami Valley. And one of our newer clients, Dan Johnson, with Birchcreek Wealth Management. Dan, welcome to the TAB membership. Tell us a little bit about your business. You haven't been in business very long. In fact, you decided to start this business, and then we decided to have a pandemic. So give us some feedback there.
Yeah, it's been an exciting year and a half. I launched Birchcreek Wealth Management in August of 2019 after close to a decade in a major Wall Street firm as a first vice president. And, honestly, I didn't realize how much of an entrepreneurial spirit I had until the due diligence process started to launch the firm. And it's just been, it's been wonderful.
Great. So as I work with new business owners like you, we find that there have been some surprises. Did you have any surprises?
Well, I can't say I anticipated a global pandemic. About 6 months into the business. But the fact that we've come through it stronger and had tremendous growth during it as an end result. And now we focus on financial planning and investment management for clients.
Okay, a little longer term play.
A longer term play, but the approach that we take, the disciplined approach that we take, really allows us to look at these black swan events as opportunities. Find the silver lining, so to speak.
Sure.
And so that's what we were able to do in 2020 for clients, and it's just led to a lot of internal referrals as well as some inorganic growth. To put it in perspective, so over the past year, we've gone from about $120 million under management for client families to about $175 million.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In that time frame. We've added another certified financial planner to the business. We brought in a chief compliance and operations officer. So there are 5 of us total, including the service and client service director staff. And so it's been a really exciting year. Clearly financial markets, there's a lot of kind of question marks out there on that side. But that typically for us, from a business perspective, generates more engagement with folks looking at their portfolio. What should I be doing? Yeah. And that engagement can drive business growth for us.
Well, I know you've been growing because you moved into one location and like 6 months later moved to another one, the one we're actually filming in today.
Yeah, we did, which our real estate agents appreciated and helped a lot with. But what I mentioned really enjoying the entrepreneurial aspect,
right.
And didn't realize I had that spirit until launching Birchcreek. And one of the most exciting parts of that is the opportunity for growth. And in our practice, that is scaling by bringing on more advisors, more support for those advisors, in an effort to add services for clients. Right. And really, we are relatively uniquely structured, so I'm happy to go into that. But it's really created this environment where advisors at a more traditional setting, a corporate world, so to speak, that I came from to launch Birchcreek, could probably find this as a very attractive home.
Great.
And so hence the move from our initial space, which was about 1,300 square feet, to our current office, which is about 2,600. So we about doubled our space in anticipation of growth.
Well, you mentioned the Black Swan event, as you call it, in terms of the pandemic. About the middle of the pandemic, you decided to become a TAB board member. Why, and how's that working out for you so far?
Yeah, I think, I've seen some of your past videos, and you've done a great job of kind of describing the experience a business owner has coming on the board, becoming an entrepreneur, and having all these additional hats to wear day to day, and controlling that strategic vision and implementation of that vision. For the practice, there's really not anyone to turn to inside of the business, to confidentially bounce ideas off of, or help prioritize these growth ideas. And that's what TAB's afforded me in the 6 months that I've been a member is, although the other members on the board that I sit with and we bring issues to the table and brainstorming around ideas and solutions, although their businesses are very different than ours, I find that these business owners have issues and goals that a parallel, right? And so it's just been fantastic insight into, is this where I concentrate time and resources, or should I look this way? So it's been a tremendous experience so far.
Great, good to
Yeah.
hear. Good to hear. We enjoy working with you at this
Yeah.
juncture, and we enjoy seeing you grow in that regard. So we appreciate your business, and we appreciate being able to continue to work with you. Dan Johnson with Birchcreek Wealth Management, and I'm Bob Hoodum with the Alternative Board, Miami Valley.